Hey, this is Gary with Older Man, Stronger Man. You know, I still work. I actually own this company here. Uh, it's Easy Go Junk Removal here in Tucson and the Tucson area. And the only reason I'm saying that is the last couple of days I've had a couple of jobs that required me to go into assisted living facilities. One was a memory slash assisted, and the other one was an assisted living facility where they help you kind of live on your own, but not so much. And it just really hit me in so many ways, the importance of staying healthy, eating right, staying moving, stay moving in your life and being able to be able-bodied, because the people that I saw the last couple of days are not all that much older than I am. I'm 65 years old, and we're talking these people are 80, some of them 70, 75, and some of them are older. But yeah, to see them in this kind of shape, so frail, and have lost their mental facilities, have lost their physical facilities, is beyond comprehension for me. Sitting here I am, 65 years old, doing a job that is quite physical, it takes a lot. You have to endure some of this, because I live in the desert here, especially in the summer, man. You know, it can be quite hot. It can be 110 degrees, and it can be miserable. And here I am at 65 years old. And then it hit me, I'm only 15 years, some 10 years away from some of these people that I have met and walked by while I'm hauling off unwanted furniture and debris from somebody's apartment. And I'm going, what's the difference? How do I make sure that I don't end up like that? One, I changed my diet, because as many of you know, I'm a diabetic, and I'm a type 2 with type 1 complications. And what that means is years ago I had 90% of my pancreas cut out, and a whole bunch of other things cut out along with it, because don't piss off your pancreas, because it will destroy itself. And that's exactly what mine did. And so what happened is they wound up cutting 90% of my pancreas out. And that means that my pancreas doesn't make enough insulin for me to survive. And so I changed my whole diet, and I've never had my diet under control since I've been on the carnivore diet. This video is not about being on a carnivore diet. This video is to encourage you and myself to say able-bodied. And what I mean by that is I don't want to end up like that. You know, barring a crash or something like that. The mental thing, they're talking about being a diabetic. They're talking about Alzheimer's, being a type 3 diabetes. And I think I believe it, because of the high blood sugars. They affect your mind in long term. And there is some studies that say when you cut that out, some of these people, although they don't fully recover, they get better. And it's the same thing with all your blood vessels, your heart, stroke capabilities, all of that. And it just really behooves us to get our asses in gear and say, hey, wait a second. Is there something I can do so I don't end up like that? Because I think, besides bars, for me personally, which used to be what I considered the loneliest places on earth, bars, I look at these living facilities, assisted living facilities, and they're lonely. These people are just sitting there waiting for death to come and take them away. And to me, guys, that's not living. You know, I still have a lot of life in me. I still have a lot of hopes. I still have a lot of dreams. And I'm sure those people not long ago were the same way, and then their bodies failed them, or their minds failed them. And there's no reason for it, because life is so precious, and life is also precarious. Things can happen. And why not fuel yourself up with the right things, and so you're not doing long-term damage to your body, because you only get one. And there is, what is the old saying? You only get one life, and this isn't a dress rehearsal. And it is so true, because it isn't. Life is precious, and I don't think most of us treat it like that. It's a gift. It's a fantastic thing when you're able-bodied. I've had to endure for the last few years a hip. I have bone on bone, and last year I walked the Grand Canyon with this bone on bone hip, and I made it 27. My Garmin watch said I hiked 27 miles, and down 7,000 feet and up 6,000 feet, and from North Rim to the South Rim, all in one day. And I always want to be able-bodied like that. And I know the difference. I've met people. I met an old lady who was doing the canyon one day before me. She was hiking up this mountain that lives behind me, or is behind me. And she was 80 years old, and she was in awesome shape. And I look at that and I go, wow, what's the difference here between that 80-year-old lady and the people I'm seeing in these facilities? And it's got to be preparation, guys. It's got to be what you're putting out now. You know, the beautiful thing is your body will forgive you for all the abuse that you do to it. It's kind of like Christianity, man. There is forgiveness, and it will recover. It will respond to you starting to treat it right. And don't wait for a New Year's resolution for it. Get to it right now, because right now is the time to do it. And it's hard to do that. But when you get smacked in your face and you walk through a place like those, man, I'm telling you, man, they are sad. They are sad. I feel bad for those people. You know, they're wobbling, they're shuffling. They don't know who they are. They don't know who the person sitting next to them are. They're just waiting for life to end. And if you don't want to be that way, do something about it and start today. All right, man. Please like and subscribe. This is Gary with Older Man, Stronger Man. Take care, guys.